When you finally let go of needing it, it will come. It will manifest. Let go of need. Let go of want. This will manifest your desires. I call it divine indifference. Now, why do I call it that? And how is it going to help you to manifest your dreams or heal the body? Because you start to align to the energy of the thing that you want. You see, the problem is the need of the thing is immediate lack. So any time that I have found myself in need or want, I just work on letting go of that resistance. There's so much resistance in need, you see. So I haven't been on here for like a week. I haven't posted for a while. And I needed to take that break because I kept associating my value with posting 3 times a week or doing this or doing that. So I decided to let go of all need to have to do anything to allow good to come into my life. And I manifested some quite interesting miracles, really. You see, the miracle of life is that you're provided for. Yes, action is important, but you're provided for by God, by the divine within you. And when you surrender to that knowledge that God within you will bring you everything you want, you are going to soar. So I've been doing some deep inner healing work over the last week, because I was noticing resistance in a couple of areas of my life. And they only notice that when I'm trying too hard, when I'm pushing, you see. So I realize I'm in lack. And it's that state of being that we have to keep becoming aware of. So if you're an entrepreneur, or if you've been trying to heal your body and you keep pushing and pushing and forcing and trying, what's the next step? What's the next thing I need to do? It's time to have a break. Now, interesting enough, in February, I had this holiday, but it's weird because the month felt so quick. So March came around and I was like, I need to get off the treadmill of need because I'm in push mode. I'm wanting to make things happen. I'm not allowing them to happen. And the art of allowing is the most wonderful process you will ever find. And how do you do that? Well, look, the thing is that actually what we have to realize is that we're often saying, if this happens, then I'll be okay. If this happens, then I'll feel good. But the truth is that's the backwards thinking. It's about feeling content and peaceful and harmonious now, regardless of circumstance. And that's the most challenging part of what I ask people to do. So I'm asking you to let go of the need, because need is actually a fear. Because you're not believing that you're provided for. And that's huge. Because once you understand and believe that you are provided for, watch what happens. Now, I manifested some really interesting out there things happening, like, you know, old clients returning out of nowhere, a brilliant client in Dubai coming back to me for some interesting things. And I haven't done anything this week. So that it just leads me to the knowledge that God will give you when you align your energy, regardless of effort. Now, it doesn't mean you don't show up. Like, I'm showing up today. I'm back here to share from a place of inspiredness rather than a need to just make a video. So when you go to that place, when you're looking at your body and you're seeing it for what it is, this wonderful system that knows exactly how to take care of you, it's healed you from the day you were born up to now, and you may be facing chronic struggles. Your nervous system and your subconscious mind are in lack. They need something to happen to feel safe. Now, it's going to create issues in your life to try and protect you. And this is the thing. The issues in your life that it creates, it thinks it's doing it to protect you so you don't try and put yourself out to an unknown experience. Because a lot of us are frightened to live in the unknown. So last week I had to take that experiment and live in the unknown. I've been posting 3 or 4 videos a week for the last few years. And it just became a point where I was like, I don't have anything to say right now because I feel needy. I feel like I want to make this video to get attention or build something or do something. And so I was like, I'm not making a video from fear, because the next step you have to hear here is you do not take action from that place of need. Now, don't get me wrong. I love a bit of hustle in the entrepreneurs that I work with. I love it when someone takes some action, but I want it to be from peaceful, inspired action. That kind of makes them feel alive. Like they're like, I've tried this and that just felt like guidance and it felt like truth. You're going to align to your inner truth when you accept that you do not need that thing that you want. You don't need it to be happy. You see, all joy and peace and harmony is in you. So you work on the inner world and you let go of any feeling of need by realizing that the feeling and resistance of push is just a sensation in the body. It's the ego trying to get you to take some action to try and control this simulation of life. You're trying to control it to make you feel better. But there's an interesting thing that happens when you try and control something. It fights back. Try and control your body to do something. It will fight back. So at the moment, I'm currently training. I'm working out. I'm eating better. I'm doing some actions towards an end result. But it's like, if I try and force my body, like I've only been doing it 2 weeks. I'm like, why haven't I lost 2 stone? I mean, I only want to lose 1, but you know what I'm saying. Why haven't I lost, 8 kg yet? It's like, well, you've been doing it a week and a half, pal. So it's patience in that thing, and it's letting go of the need to be there now. And that's what I face with a lot of clients. They want immediate things because we live in a world of instant gratification. I want information, it's on my phone. I want to order something to my house, it's there in 10 minutes. I want this, it's there. We live in a world where we celebrate instantness. But actually, it's about realizing that patience and peace and inaction is sometimes even more powerful than taking any immediate action. So whenever I've had inspiration of like a new idea or something I want to explore or a place I want to go, I sit on that idea and never feel the need to rush that decision. I surrender to the natural ebbs and flows of life. Let me give you an example of one. I worked with Samuel Onua and Ruben Onua, and I'm back working with them a little bit again now. But it's like, I wanted to work and go out to a new country and work directly with someone at one point. And I had that idea for months on end, and I sat with it and I didn't know how to take the action or make it happen. So it could have been like, oh, let's build a landing page. Let's do this. Let's start putting it out there. Let's make it happen. But actually I sat with the idea and surrendered to this truth inside that the sort of pathway will be shown. The pathway will be shown. And what happened? A couple of months later, a session with this wonderful Samuel. We had a great connection. Next step, I'm coming out to Dubai to work with that guy. So the opportunity arose and I took it, but it came from a peaceful flow of life. And funny enough, the session was booked when I was doing something at the cinema with my children. Where it was, I was totally present to the moment. So there was no need in that moment. All I wanted was to be there with my children doing that thing. And that's the key. You have to find moments of relief. Even if you're on a massive healing journey, what brings you relief? What brings you joy? Now, it may be meditation. It may be prayer. It may be reading your Bible. But it also can be going to the cinema, being with friends, being present with your children, going to do that business trip and just without the need for anything to happen from it. It's just being present to something and letting go of the emotional turmoil of trying to achieve to make you feel better, trying to heal to make you feel better. Once I can do this, I feel better. In my previous video, a woman who couldn't walk, she just worked on forgiveness and now she walks freely. And there's more and more things happening to her right now, and I'll share them in the future. But healing comes. Manifestation comes from alignment, not from effort. And that's the truth I need you to know. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. I hope this video helped, and I'm going to see you at the next one.